Let's start with your reading, Cancer. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Especially for cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. Feel free to interpret the messages as it best resonates with your own personal situation. Also, I am still selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's see what messages we have for you today. Okay, you got big cards. Very important messages here overall. So what we're seeing here at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. And overall, I can tell that this situation is definitely one of the situations that require a lot of patience. And here, this is something that has been taking overall a long time to develop. And it's something that still makes you feel in a way connected to it, although maybe you shouldn't be connected to it anymore. I do see here two elements, two beings overall walking into the same direction, but you might not see each other right now. I don't know why I'm getting that message, but we'll see what that's about. So, in the middle of the reading, Two of Swords and the Six of Swords reversed. So, right here, we see how someone is not able to fully let go. They are trying. This is someone who's trying very hard. But overall, it's hard to let go of something so special like this connection has been up to this point at least. This is someone who cannot move on yet. This is someone who's actually returning to the past, and you will find out soon why. We see that this could be a little unexpected, but it's something that has to happen. This cycle is now over. And overall, it's delayed because of the Two of Swords, and we see the delay with the Nine of Pentacles. And by the way, Strength as well, another card that requires patience. But this is something that eventually has to happen. We see that there is fear of commitment, fear of committing even just to one specific decision and approach right now. There is overall fear, but the Six of Swords reverse talks about unresolved issues, questioning decisions that have been made. And overall here, we have someone who's not looking ahead, they're looking backwards. And they are resisting this change, which perhaps you both agreed on. Clearly not something that is happening. In your focus position, we have the Six of Cups. And, I know that I said energies go both ways. It could be one or the other. But right here, I definitely see a mirror type of energy. What you're feeling is what they are feeling. Why? Because of this Lovers right there. And we will see why. But Six of Cups, two of you are missing each other, are still thinking about each other, about memories, about everything that you have experienced in your past. This was something very strong, very powerful, wasn't it? We see how it's impossible to not revisit the past, to not think about those memories, watching those videos, looking at those pictures. It almost feels like natural, as though this was still happening today. But here, someone is deeply missing the other person, and regardless of what they're saying or what they're not saying, the energy is there. And it's growing. I definitely feel it like it's growing. It's becoming stronger every single day. Now, in your past position, you have the Lovers. Six of Cups right here, six right here with the Lovers. You clearly have something that talks about finding peace, into a connection that maybe it's not there anymore, but it still feel like it is, you know? This is someone who wants to cooperate with number 6. They definitely feel that maybe there is still a chance, there is still a way in, there's still a way to fix things if the two of you both agree on it. So having this in the past position definitely talks about a type of love that maybe you have never experienced before. They definitely haven't. And so it's hard to let go of the first time that you feel something, right? Most of us can still remember our first kiss, our first time that we fell in love. This is the first time that felt this way. And perhaps since we were talking about that mirror energy, it's the same for you. And how do you really let go of that? You almost lose direction. You lose purpose even when you try to let go of something that feels part of your being, part of your body, you know? And so right here, we see how the two of you are still very much connected, still thinking about each other, and still wanting to explore the possibility. You might not know about this, but you got the Tower right there, and your hidden energies position coming toward you. We will see what that's about. In your Strength position, 6 of Pentacles. And I like to see how here we are starting to switch to an element that it's much more stable and that it's going to actually impact your future long term. Right here in your Strength position, we see your search for something that it's not one-sided anymore. Maybe right here, although there was love, you have experienced a situation where the other person often took you for granted, who didn't show you all the love and passion that they did have inside. So why didn't they do that? Why didn't they show or fought harder for you? But soon you'll know why. With the 6 of Pentacles, your strength is into the search for something equal, for something that it's good for you, and for someone who's not going to take advantage of this beautiful love that you have, this beautiful energy that you have inside of you. Someone who's not going to take advantage of you. Right here, you're not wanting to deal with people who are selfish. But at the same time, although this person might have been acting selfish in the past, deep down, you don't perceive them as being who they showed you to be. And that's what still keeps you thinking about them, you know? Now, in your supporting the reading, we have the 5 of Cups. And we see, in fact, here confirming to us a message that says, look, if you think that you are the only one disappointed about the situation, about how things have developed and evolved, you're wrong. Right here, we see, in fact, that is how this person is feeling as well right now. We see supporting the reading an energy that tells you, right here, we have 2 people who are feeling the same way and who are experiencing maybe the dark side of that love that once was so beautiful. You went from the 6 back to the 5. Again, like we were saying earlier, going backwards instead of looking forward. Right here, 2 people are feeling as though a very important piece of the puzzle is missing into the situation, and they're not able to go anywhere. They're not really able to progress. And that it's something that needs to be addressed, because in the long term can be dangerous. It can turn out to prevent for the both of you to find real happiness. And so we see that things have been moving slowly for sure. But with the Tower, now, when the Tower happens, you have to think about some sort of explosion. If you're here and an explosion happens here, in 1 millisecond, you will be right here. This is moving forward, going from 0 to 100 in 1 second. And so there is something right here, some revelation, reveal of truth. Usually that's what you have with the Tower, which will bring an unexpected change. It will make you question everything about the situation. This is the very foundation of this connection destroyed. And once that gets destroyed, you get to see what was behind it, what was hidden behind pride, behind ego. It's going to be chaotic, but it's going to take away that frustration that was caused by the fact that things were barely moving at all. This is a sudden groundbreaking change which can make you create a new set of beliefs, because that is compared to a awakening, an internal awakening, and it can be very powerful actually. So there is something right here which is going to be revealed to you, which is going to take you to some sort of resolution. There is closure, regardless of the fact that after that closure the two of you might go back together or not. There is some sort of closure right here that it's coming from informations, from the reveal of something that you thought it was in one way, but instead it will turn out to be in the opposite way. And so after the Tower, you have the Star, you have hope, you have renewal, you have a time coming up which will bring you faith again, which will make you think, you know what? Things might actually work out in my favor this time. I might actually able to move forward and to even find happiness. Go figure. Imagine that. And so what's coming ahead for you really looks beautiful. We have to see what that information is about in order to understand how your future is going to shape from that moment forward. Too many cards, but one fell here. Let's see. Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's something that this person is keeping to themselves, or has been keeping to themselves, but right now they're not able anymore. It's coming up. The Tower, major arcana against a minor arcana, that's definitely something that they will not be able to control anymore. It's out of their control. So really curious. Let's see what that's about. Let's see what this power is bringing to you and how it's going to overall change your near and distant future. What's here that you didn't know before, and how it's going to transform the very outcome of this situation, which right now was definitely frustrating for the both of you. So let's see what's coming up. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. All right, so right here we see definitely a turning point into a situation which perhaps made you feel as though you were the only one feeling in a certain way. A situation that felt over but didn't at the same time. A situation where both people involved in it are still very much connected to each other and still thinking about each other. That Six of Cups can be a very powerful energy because it can obscure everything else around you. It can really make you feel as though that's the only thing that you can think about. And it can take you to a place where you reach your boiling point, and where you know that you have to do something about it. You cannot just sit there and wait for things to evolve for you. So whoever is having that realization right here is behind this Tower card. And after this happens, everything is going to start being in motion again. So let's see what the Tower is about. Let's see what type of energy is going to be revealed to you at that moment in time, so to understand how this very situation is going to evolve from that moment forward. All right. You got a message coming in. Very revealing, transparent, honest, emotional message. Here we go again. Six of Cups. You know, you want to know what this message is going to tell you?